All right, give me a replay gang if this is working. Can you hear me? Okay, appreciate that, Mr. Wilson. Not today, Satan. Amen. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope you're feeling incredible this morning. Sorry about that quick technological snafu. But this morning, what we're discussing, right? Because we have some incredible news that's about to come out. If you're somebody that's been with Millionaire Minded a while, you know how hard we work. Check in right now. Let them know you in the house. You know, what kind of business do you have? How do you help people? You know, how do you help people? That's a real big part of it. Also, make sure you like and comment and subscribe. There's a bunch of your friends that need to be here right now, and they ain't here because you didn't share it with them. You know, there's an adage that says if you have the ability to create joy and you don't, what you're doing is creating more misery, right? So I want to remind you, like, sharing is caring. You know, if you're not creating more joy, you're creating more misery. If you're not helping them create more power in their business, you're actually helping them go broke. Isn't that a crazy way to think about it? All right, but we're here to talk about networking. Networking is hella fun. You know what I mean? Jess, what up, Queen? Okay. Now we in the house. All right, let's get it. Courtney, you better show up for yourself, Queen. All right. So this morning we talk about networking. Some of y'all know every morning we're either talking about mindset, skill set, or heart set that allows somebody to go further faster with less effort in their business. And networking is one of those skills, okay? But it's an enigma. I don't get why more people don't use networking to replace this cold calling or cold prospecting. If you network smart, it's always going to be the easiest way to make sales contacts. It's always going to be the easiest way to make hot sales contacts. Man, Jess will tell you. This is Jess right here. We met in Dallas, Texas. Jess bought a franchise from our company, and then she became an affiliate and then sold a franchise for the company, all in the space of probably like 48 hours, huh, Jess? Shouts out to Jess and my man Smitty. But all of that came from networking, right? Networking is like this real trendy buzzword, loosely defines. If you were to loosely define networking, it means you're getting together with other business people, usually outside the office somewhere, outside the office environment, and you're making contacts so you can advance your career. That's traditionally how we think of networking, right? Yo, you still can't hear me? Come to YouTube, Queen. Come to YouTube. That's right. Shout Jess out, man. Jess ain't playing. But, you know, even though that's the loose definition of networking, that still doesn't quite explain the science behind it, right? I get it. Networking usually happens in this relaxed atmosphere where people are hella eager to hear from each other. And that's a misnomer. Normally, they're in a relaxed atmosphere, hella comfortable about sharing with you what they do, right? But just like I teach you in every revenue acceleration class we do, it all starts with the leads. So what is the physical equivalent of a lead, right? It's an environment. Where do you need to network to be the most effective? Where should you be? You know, we've talked about this before, and I told you need a networking plan. You need to have a local event that you're doing once a month, a regional event you're doing every 3 months, some kind of national event you're doing once a year. And if you want to step the size of your life up, you can do more in each of those areas, right? You can do more in each of those areas. But do you have a networking plan? Here are some things for you to think of. You know, you figured out where you need to go network. Write this in the comments. Do I have a 5-year networking plan? Do I have a plan for where I am at this age versus where I want to be 5 years from now? Because you know and I know the only difference in your life, y'all, this year and next year is the information you bring in, which is why your place is like this, right? But then also it's the people you meet, right? Do I have a 5-year networking plan? Do I have a list of organizations where I can benefit the most? Now, maybe this list of organizations is people who do what I do, or maybe this list of organizations is people who need what I do, okay? But I should have both types on my list. Let me see that. Do I have a list of the organizations where I can benefit the most? Here's the third one. Who are the most important people I need to contact? Who are the most important people I need to contact? Am I going too fast? Am I going too fast? Who are the important people I need to contact? Right? Who are the most important people I need to? How much time do I need to commit? Somebody write, how much time do I need to commit? And then share this training, right? At least you get to rewind it if I'm talking too slow. Here's the fifth one. Do I have a 30-second personal commercial? Do I have a 30-second personal commercial? I tell you right now, Mrs. Allie Goins about to have a different kind of personal commercial she gonna need. Shalonda Lee about to have a different kind of personal commercial she gonna need. Chanel Footman has a different personal commercial she need. Jess, as of 8 o'clock a.m. this morning, you're gonna need a whole different personal commercial. Y'all mark what our words. 8 o'clock, everything changes. Here's the next thing I want you to think about. What are my expected results? What are my expected results? As of 8 o'clock this morning, a whole bunch of lives change if you know like I know. You'll see what I mean. But check it out, y'all. Here's some kind of like networking realisms that I want you to consider before I go into this 12-step blueprint. One, it's always you. If you want to identify your best resource for creating a better network, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror the next chance you get, right? Pretty good looking tool you got right there, right? Yeah, that's you. You're the number one reason that you're going to succeed or fail with your networking. As I explain in millions of different ways, right? You have all the power. Everybody else is reactive. Everybody else is responding to the energy you bring into the room, the energy you bring to that phone call, the energy you bring into that office, the energy that you bring into that environment. Everybody's responding to that. So if you want to know your number one tool, it's you. Somebody say, it's me, and give me a share. It's me, and give me a share. Here's the second thing I want you to remember going into this 12-step process I'm about to give you. The second thing is you got to give first. You got to give first. You got to serve before you deserve. To get what you want, you got to be willing to give up yourself first without measuring what you did. You can't keep score, as they tell us in Corinthians. Love don't keep score. But let me tell you something about love. Love always finds a way. Love doesn't keep score, but love will find a way. So what I'm saying is move with love. Give first. You got to serve before you deserve. Here's the third one I got for you. Dig in. Millionaires, you got to dig in. A lot of times people come to me like, what do I do next with this prospect? What do I do next with this person I just now met? I'm telling you what you do next. You dig in and figure out how you can help them. If you're really going to benefit, y'all, you got to commit to being involved. Then you got to get involved. You got to dig in. Become known as a person of performance. Somebody say, I will become known as a person of performance. You have to be known for insane work ethic. And what I'm saying is, yeah, we know why you want to network with these people you wrote on your list. But what you need to be asking yourself is, why do they want to network with you? I'm becoming a person of performance, right? I'm becoming a person of performance. Is that right? Hey, just tell them they got to dig in. A person of performance. I'm becoming a person of performance. All right, so if you want to know how to become a person of performance, here are the two things. Be consistent. Okay, be consistent. I'm glad, Queen. Be consistent, right? If you want to become known as a person of performance, first you're going to be consistent, right? And then you're going to score. And then you're going to score. People are going to do business with you once they get to know you and they see you perform, baby. So be consistent and make sure you're putting points on the board. Don't be one of these people that put points on the board and don't even let nobody know the points is on the board. That's what I'm talking about, Mark. Shouts out to Marshall. Shouts out to Momo. Let's go, Tamika, John, Lynn, Tasha. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so check it out. I'm going to give you 12 steps. I'm going to really simplify it, but you're going to have this resource from now on to turn back to. Here's the first one. Target the people you want to meet. That's number one. Target the people you want to meet. It always starts with the leads, baby. You know, that's the beginning of the revenue acceleration cycle, and that's also the beginning of your networking success. You need to be targeting the people that you want to meet. Here's the second one, y'all. Talk to them. You got to talk to them, baby. You got to talk to them. Sounds simple. So far, I ain't thrown nobody off their mojo, right? Check it out. Get information from them that pertains to you. Sometimes you mess around, man, and you ask them something crazy like, how was your day? You know what I mean? Hey, well, be prepared to listen to the answer. Or you'll ask them something like, how did you get into this? Woo! You better be prepared to listen to a little mini saga. But that's part of digging in. We in it now. We not looking to be interesting. We looking to be what, y'all? We're looking to be interested, right? We're looking to be interested. So we got to get information from them that pertains to us. So that was the third one. First, we're going to target the people we want to meet. That's how you wrote out that list, right? Second, you're going to talk to them. Third, why are you talking to them? To get information from them that pertains to you. Here's the fourth one. Get them interested in what you do, right? Now, I'm not saying that happens in the same conversation. You hear what I mean? I'm just saying that that's the next step. After you've gotten information from them, eventually you're going to have to get them interested in what it is you bring to the table, what it is that you do, as in the reason you're there, what you're there to sell, but also what it is you can do to help who? Them. You getting it? You getting them? Because all they care about is what? Themselves. That's right. See, y'all quick. Y'all smart. Everybody's listening to a little radio station in their ear pods. WIIFM. Somebody know what WIIFM stands for? Somebody give it to me in the comments. What's in it for me? I swear, that's all they care about. Here's number 5, y'all. Here's where it starts to add something to your mojo. So far, I gave you a bunch of stuff you already knew. Here's where it starts to get a little bit, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Number 5, categorize them on the back of their card as soon as you get the card. Categorize them, people. Here are a bunch of categories you can throw down. Maybe one is A, they want my product. Maybe B is they know somebody who might want my product. Okay? Maybe C is they're just a valuable contact. Right? Maybe C is they're a valuable contact. Maybe D is they're a professional contact. Huh? Maybe if you put an E on the back, it means they're a social contact. You just like kicking it with the person, right? And then maybe you put an F on the back so you remember to throw it in the trash. That was a useless contact. But that's number 5 for you. Categorize them on the back of that card the minute you get the card, so you don't find yourself with a bunch of cards in your drawer or on top of your nightstand or on top of your dresser, and you're like, who the heck are these people? Now the cards are trash when those were little $100 bills. Those were little $1,000 bills. Each of those cards is worth $2,500 to you, or $4,000, or $10,000. By the time you get all the referrals from all the referrals that they were going to give you, because you're the one person that reached out when they said they would, you don't know how valuable that business card was going to be. But you forgot to write on the back what their category was. You hear me? Okay, what's up, Butter B? Let's get it. Yeah, China. Yeah, China. This is what we do around here. All right, here's number 6. Qualify the contact. Number 6 is qualify the contact. If they're a candidate to buy something from you, when are we seeing that happen? Is that going to happen in the next 7 days? Is that going to happen in the next 7 weeks? Is that going to happen in the next couple months? When do we expect that to happen? Qualify that contact. Throw something on that thing to help you get where you're coming from with this person, right? Here's number 7. Moving right along. Establish some rapport and find some common ground. Now, let me pause right there. Somebody tell me, what do you feel is the quickest way to establish rapport? Philosophically, and then on a practical level, because it's 2 different answers, right? On a philosophical level, the quickest way to establish some rapport, you find in that adage I always tell you about how, yes, relationships take time, but service is a time machine, right? I can speed up the closeness of my relationship with any stranger on planet Earth just through service. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Service is a time machine, y'all. You can speed up any kind of relationship just by serving. Isn't that interesting? So establish some rapport. That's how you do it philosophically. How do you do it in a practical way? Well, one practical technique you can use, all my Kaizen Academy members know this, is that you can say a couple statements that are true. Like, man, really rainy weather we're having. They're like, this person tells the truth. You know, but you can also go with, I can tell you put a lot of effort into your branding. We're establishing some, they think they're great. I think they're great. Rapport. All I got to do is say some facts to you. Don't let me say 2 in a row. Don't let me say 3 in a row. All right. That's a whole different thing, right? That's a whole different thing. All right. Here's number 8. That's a whole different freaking training. I ain't going to take you down that rabbit hole right now, but just understand, yeah, that service is a time machine. You can speed up any relationship by serving. You better tell them. Here's number 8. Who's ready for number? That's 9 fingers. All right, here's number 8. Here's number 8. West Side. That's not West Side either. It'd be like this. Number 8, y'all. Could never be a gang member because I can't even get the finger thing right. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's mad more skills. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's number 8. Remember the information they've given you. You know, we already talked about kind of categorizing them on the back of the card, but you can write it on the back of the card as soon as you finish the conversation. All the cool stuff you learn. Maybe you duck off into a corner before you start the new conversation. I know you want to start the new conversation. You know, she's pretty or he's handsome. You want to hurry up and get to that, but no. Because what you do if you go too fast is you just wasted all the time you spent right here. Remember the info by writing it down. Start your personnel file right on the back of their business card. Where K. Nicole at? K. Nicole know about that personnel file. All right, here's number 9. Book a meeting from a meeting. So right now, number 9, we're making the next appointment. Hey, let's get together for Starbucks next week. Hey, early next week, let's make sure we jump on a Zoom together. Make the next appointment. That's number 9. Make the next appointment. That's number 9. Here's number 10. Write the commitment that you made on the back of that card. Now, I know that card's starting to get crowded. Lucky you got a phone. That card's starting to get crowded. You don't put C or D or E on the back. You know what I mean? You don't wrote down how soon you expect them to buy. And now I'm also telling you to write down whatever commitment you made to them. Why? Because don't you make that commitment and it don't come through. Or they just went from an incredible contact for you to now they think you trash. They think you more human trash, man, like everybody else. You got to remember, I'm constantly going around feeling like everybody full of crap. Don't be another one. You'd be amazed how little effort it takes from you to be extraordinary to me. You'd be surprised how little effort it takes from you to be extraordinary to us. Number 11 is move on to the next person. Number 11 is move on to the next person. That's right. Number 11 is move on to the next person. That's right, Mark. Book a meeting from a meeting. Bam, fam. Let them know, homie. Desire like, I'm here, Mark. That's leadership. Mark is a leader. I need to take notes from that young man. All right, here's number 11. Move on to the next person. And then number 12, and this is important, follow up in the first 24 hours after the event to confirm that commitment. Follow up. Follow up. When things get announced like what's about to get announced this morning, y'all, whoever wants to hear me announce it, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it to you on the line. Y'all can call in. I can't announce it till 8 o'clock. You know, so we're going to say our affirmations and all that first, and then I'm going to announce the big news. But the beauty of announcements like this is that all of a sudden you have an easier way to follow up with all the people in your pipeline. You got another excuse because you got something new, different, and interesting that just happened to you. Hey, Jess, Smitty, make sure y'all call in. Zave, Mark, Shalonda, make sure everybody call in. I'm gonna do a quick little announcement at 8 o'clock. Let everybody know what's cracking. Simone, let them know. Simone, what's up, D? Let's get it. Call in right now. Because this is the paradox of networking, y'all. The paradox of networking is that everybody there wants to sell. So to get some good contacts, sometimes you might have to at least pretend like you're there to buy. You might have to play buyer. You might have to gather information as if you're a buyer so that you can get a chance to be a seller. You hear me? Networking success is dependent sometimes on your ability to be a chameleon. Share this with somebody who needs it, y'all. Some people, you know, they might not even think they need the information, but what they need is the affirmations. Well, we about to give you both. So come kick it with us. Call in right now. Appreciate that, Shalonda. Something else you can do to make sure that you never miss a training, right? What you can do, right, is you can text message at MillMind to 81010. And you can join the world's first text message system for personal development. We give you all types of quotes and videos and all of that. So just text message at MillMind to 81010. All right, it's 7:55. We about to go do our affirmations, y'all. Call in right now. And if that number tries to charge you, just text call me to the number 667-776-WIN1. 667-776-WIN1. You ain't even got to put in a password, yo. We made that joint easy to love. 667-776-WIN1. Ain't no PIN number, Didi. Ain't no PIN number. We millionaire minded around here. Hey, Mama Mahasan in the house. Charlotte, North Carolina, up in here, up in here. All right, y'all, repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. I am so